guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. Today, I got a lot of questions to answer, but I want to see if I can cover all question. But anyway, before I start, my name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk about how vibration impact our life. I don't know if you guys remember several episodes back, a long time ago, I get it. I talk about we are all vibration. Everything in this world is vibration. I know it's kind of hard to grasp the concept, but it also take really long time, 15 years for me to really see that and understand that, right? So, but for now, I want you guys to understand this. Everything in this world is a vibration. Some kind of vibration, including the color you see or sense you feel, is some kind of vibration. If you can understand what vibration is, very simple. I referred to you before. It's like throwing a rock in the pond and then you see the ripple effect, right? That's basically what the vibration is or look like when it comes to all existence. It just depends on how fast that vibrate, how big the vibration is, how dense the vibration is, in order to create a form that you see or you do not see. So why do I bring up this topic? Because this concept is gonna apply to many questions that I'm going to answer you. Now, after the episode yesterday, some people asked me, how come some people were born highly sensitive than others? Are they meant to have a more difficult life? To answer your question is, we all born sensitive. We all of us. The day you were born, you are sensitive, period. Right? But because our circumstances, our environment, our background, our belief from the parents or society that would continues telling us those sensations mean something or mean nothing. So as we growing up, by the time we can talk, we would choose to let go of some sensation, you know what I mean? Because there's no one to guide us or no one to teach us or no one tell us what it is. Therefore, we would decide those sensations have no need to exist. So usually, if the kids was born, they have guidance like how to use those sensations or what it is or teach them. They most likely will still have that you call highly sensitive. They will still have that skill in them. As they grow up, they can develop it. So to answer that specific question, not some people were born highly sensitive. We all born highly sensitive. It just through we growing up, we decide to keep it or we decide to let it go. To understand sensitivity, like why some people are very sensitive, now I have to bring you back to, because sensitivity is like a vibration. Vibration is, let's say there's a person here, right? If you continue having a ripple effect like this, like vibration, and then you actually create a parameter like this, right? That is, any emotion come here, you will feel it. Anything like, ghost, fairy, or whatever you call it, vibration, get into your parameter, you will feel. So understand that so-called sensitivity is, imagine you are a pond, right? You are a water, pond, lake, whatever you describe it. Anything that's throwing to the pond, you will sense. Right? So bad thought, bad energy, ghost, negative thought, or some kind of vibe, even the earth is changing the vibration, you will feel it, because that's how vibration really work. So I hope that answered your question. Not some people were born, it just everybody has it, but throughout the time, most of us, especially if we're living in a society that's very logical driven. Everything I had to see to believe it, and or it had to be logical. Very likely we'll choose to let go of those sensations that may or may not mean anything, right? But some people will have a deeper belief, maybe throughout the reincarnation, they will choose to keep that sensation with them. Therefore, they may, throughout the time, develop that part of area of them. So, in that regard, I hope that answered the question. Now I'm gonna answer the other question. Because in Chinese, we just, the ghost month, right? Ghost month is Chinese July, I think. The lunar month, July. So I think it just finished or something like that. In Asia, we believe in the ghost months. The ghost is the time ghosts come out to party or pray or do whatever, In Western world, you only get one day, which is Halloween, right? But in Asia, we got a whole full month. This is the time we pray for all the, descendant and all that, and deceased family and all that. So to make sure, they have everything they need and then do whatever, right? So some people ask me, why does ghosts will follow people, right? Like, why would ghosts follow people around, and then, why are they attached to them? That brings you back to, again, vibration. When we are human form, we have a lot of way to convince ourselves not to follow people around. Does that make sense? As I said yesterday, we have soul, right? It purely function based on the vibration we are. And then we have logic. Logic will tell us it doesn't make sense. We talk ourselves out of things, you know what I mean? Sometimes we're driven or we're drawn to something, and then we tell ourselves, hey, that's crazy, that doesn't make sense. Don't do that, right? And then we also have a heart that resists us. So when we were in a body, that doesn't matter you're human, bird, or something, we tend to have so many different things going on that we are not very, we can kind of stop us from being attracted to certain vibration, right? But when you die, you don't have luxury of that. What you have is pure vibration. That is, you are vibrate like that. You might feel lost, then you would be attracted to a lost energy. You might feel confused, then you're attracted to a confused energy. You know what I mean? So when you're negative as a soul, you were attracted to negative energy. You know what I mean? Because we, a soul foundation, continue looking for somewhere that where we belong. That's just a tendency what we are doing. So when you die, that means you no longer have this logic. You may, but you no longer have this logic that's pulling you back. You no longer have this heart that's functioning to pull you back. What you do is you look for pure vibration. So if you understand that every existent, let's say human being, is a vibration. So you're happy people, you're negative people, you vibrate like that. It doesn't matter whatever vibration you are vibration, and you have a parameter like that, right? When you cross a path with, let's say, ghost, this ghost is no longer a body, right? They will attract to you, to that vibration. They will follow you. The best way I can really describe this is like, I don't know if you guys play Pokemon Go, but when you're Pokemon Go, you have something called incense, right? You all know incense. What incense does is you create a scent around you. It creates a scent around you, and then Pokemon keep showing up. You know what I mean? Based on the scent, because it attract them to them. So in spirit world, that's exactly what happened. When you have certain vibration going on, it's like you continue having this incense around you. So imagine ghosts is just like Pokemon, right? When they smell the scents they like, or they, in my language, they feel or sense the vibration that make them feel home, what do? They follow you. You know what I mean? So, in my personal opinion, there's nothing to be afraid of. Really, at the end, we are all the same. One with form, one without form, right? So it's not like they're gonna do any harm to you or anything. It's really not like what Hollywood movie was doing and say they would follow you and kill you. That's really not it. What they simply do is they are attracted by your vibration. Therefore, before they evolve to the next level, they may not know what to do, right? Unless they have unfinished business, and what they do is they continue to seek for that unfinished business. Otherwise, if they are lost, they don't know where they're going, they might follow you for a little bit, but as I say, they never last too long. The real ghosts, right? Like the one has conscious, they most likely follow you 72 hours. That's it. Nothing longer than that. If anything longer than that, remind you that's very likely generated by your thought, fear, and whatever. That unlikely are ghosts, real ghosts. They are just a virtual reality image that is raised or trained by your energy, human energy. So anyway, that bring you back to this. Why they follow you? Not that they want to do harm to you. It's simply because they are attracted to your vibration, and therefore they follow you. So do they do any harm to you? Not so much. Are they scary? Not so much. It's just, if you picture them as Pokemon, then really it's not that bad. You're simply having incense, and then you attracting them to you. So if you don't want those to attract you, change your vibration. If you want to change your vibration, they no longer feel belong, they will go away. You know what I mean? So negative people attract negative spirits. Positive people attract positive spirits. Now, if I can explain that quickly to you, now you will understand. If that working for ghosts or spirits, guess what? It work between people as well. One person like this. I think I explained this before, but I'm just quickly refresh. I thought I did. There's so many topics in my head. I don't know what I talk anymore. So imagine this person have a vibration like this, right? And this person have a vibration like this, right? When they come into each other's path and then they feel it, sometimes if the vibration is very close, very similar, we tend to like that somebody. You know what I mean? Like some stranger, we see them, but I like you. I don't even know why I like you, but I like you. The chances because we are drawn by their vibration. So that will also apply to sometime when we run into some people who get very different vibration from us. What do? We don't like them, and we don't understand why we don't like them. You know what I mean? So if you quickly understand that. Remember what I say in the beginning of the show? Everything is vibration, right? Everything is a vibration. If you apply to people, it will apply to everything, to the animal, to the food you eat, to the things you do. You know what I mean? So eventually, if you understand your vibration, you will start to realize you can impact so many things. Start from you, and you are able to impact so many things that's around you. How? Based on your vibration. So very often, there's so many topics I want to cover. I hope I'm not using too much time. But anyway, I just quickly brought it up. If you guys have any question, leave me question, then I try to be more detailed about it. Today, I'm just trying to answer so many questions at once, right? So now, let me quickly explain this. You guys all heard about chakra. How does chakra work? It's different vibration, right? So we got all 7 chakra. It do vibration like this. You will hear me, if you've been following my blog for a long time, I always tell you it's very simple to find your center core, your core value. Why is it important? One person who doesn't have their core value, don't know who I am, don't know what I want, don't know who I want to be, the core. If you are not understanding your core, your chakra tend to be driven or influenced by outer source. I mean, anybody can influence you and can do something like that, right? But if you have a core value, what does it do? Is you will connect the 7 chakra together, and then they will never get influenced easy by other source. What is important of creating the center core to connect all your chakra? That means I know it's through practice, but it's really whatever you do had to speak you, not other people. Not I'm doing this to make other people happy. I'm doing this because this is who I am. So how you feel, why you eat this, why you do this, and how you think, how your heart feel, really all based on this is who I am, right? Once you understand what it is that it speak you, what it does is, through this vibration, you then create a vibration that looks like this. So it's almost like an infinity vibration, and it will all go through your 7th chakra. What does it do is, this is a time you become very influential. Why? Because your vibration is so solid, so strong, it will influence people, animal, thing, and anything around you. You're able to change the quality or property of water or any medium, or you would be able to attract things to you. So anyway, if I want to talk about this, I can talk about forever, but today I'm just want to quickly explaining why to you guys. Really, it come to bottom things. Everything in this world is vibration. Really, that's a concept you really have to wrap yourself around. And how it impact your life. In my perspective, it impact everything, right? But what is really important is to find out who you are, what your core value is, what speak you. You know what I mean? Because only when you are very firm and certain this is what it is, you then are able to radiate out your vibration and, connect all chakra together. So, anyway, I hope that quickly answer the question. I know this is a very big topic to choose, but they can really go to detail. But I hope that give you guys a different perspective of things, and then give you guys some idea how things work and why it works the way it is. So, again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on my Facebook, or go to my website, or subscribe my YouTube channel. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!